Okay. So today we are having a pyramid protection meditation, but before we get into pyramid, the meditation itself, anybody would like to say why pyramid is so powerful? Any idea? No? Yeah? Okay. I'll tell you why pyramid is so powerful, because there are lots of shapes, geometrical shapes in our universe, isn't it? A circle, of course, it will not have edges, but it need not be perfect. It need not be a perfect circle. It can be in any shape. You can still use it. So in all of the shapes, in whatever format it is perfectly all right. It might still fit in. But a pyramid, if any of the sizes, a square, when you fit a triangle on it, even if one of those sides are even an difference is there, it will not fit in properly. A pyramid is something that needs to be in perfect size to the last That is why this is actually called the divine structure, because a perfection only can create a pyramid. All other structures are very different. You can always alter it however you want to. But a pyramid cannot be altered, because if you try to alter it, it will not sit properly. So that is why pyramid is very special in terms of the shape, the way it is made. The geometry, it's very precise. The edge of each of the sides are so precise and so mathematically consistent with the curves that they are a pure form. That's why pyramid is very powerful, because that one of the purest form without any mistakes. Okay. And we all know pyramids came from Egypt, isn't it? Yeah, it came from Egypt.
Yes.
And why, whenever we think of pyramid, we think of Egypt, and Egypt is so well known is because they were much evolved in terms of their spiritual awareness, and they created pyramid with a specific purpose to harness energy so that they can transmit energy without a wire, without any connection. That is why pyramid is very powerful. They used to, pyramids were built for only the pharaohs, or all those kings, or who are all spiritually very evolved. They would put them there and they mummify them. They keep them there, and everything that he used in his palace, he had all the luxuries and everything is put there so that he would live on there in energy form, and they can tap into his energy or any of the pharaoh's energy, and they can harness that energy. That is why pyramids were created in a form to harness that spiritual energy. That is why pyramids are very powerful. Now, we are actually talking about two things. One is pyramid and water today. We also need to know why pyramid and water are coming together, because these pyramids were built by harnessing the power of water. Because it was a desert, they obviously couldn't drag anything. They didn't have enough transportation. So they created, the Nile River. It goes through, pyramid, right? So the rivers, they manipulated it, the flows and things like that. They kept it, they created it, and they used to take their big blocks and put it on a wooden plank, and they used to sail it to whichever part they wanted to. So what happened? This water energy was constantly in touch with the structure that they were putting into. So that is why water is a big part of pyramid. They have harnessed the power of water. Without the Nile water, without the water from they would not have been able to create pyramid. So water is a big part of the pyramid itself. Okay. And then the structure is created in such a way that the apex on top, it brings in the energy from the universe. And when it brings in, it also diffuses all the negativities. Somebody's mic is on. It takes in, it brings in the energy, and whatever is there in that space, it just pushes it down into Mother Earth, because Earth has the gravitational force to absorb all these energies which is pushed into her. So what we do is the apex takes in the energy, and it just keeps going down and down and down, and whatever is there in that space will just get pushed down into the Mother Earth. Okay. So then what happens? All that exists is only the positive energy that is coming in, which is called prana, or the chi energy. and it will completely diffuse all the negativities. And it actually, all the whatever negativities, as in, you talk about radiation, you talk about our pollution, you talk about, again, pollution in terms of not just the space outside, all the pollution that we carry in terms of our thoughts, feelings, emotions, and all of it. So all of these also gets absorbed into Mother Earth because of the force with which the apex receives the energy, and it gets into zero space. Okay. And then what happens? The bio energy field that we have from physically that we have, energetically that we have, and the universal energy that is coming, it gets so charged with positive energy. That is why pyramids are very, very, very powerful. Even just holding a pyramid in your hand itself is so good enough, because of, like I said, it is so precise, a pyramid, the way they have created it, that it knows how to automatically take in the energy from the universe. Okay. So now when we start using it in our space, okay, what are we trying to do? Now that you've understood the power of pyramid, now that you know how it works, why it was created, basically to bring in the positive energy. And then when we are completely positive, what do? We can wirelessly connect with the universe, isn't it? We are connected without a wire. And when we connect without the wire, what happens? You are manifesting your spiritual energy to a point which you really cannot imagine. So first we need to understand the power of it. A lot of people are doing this meditation just by imagining, okay, it still works. But when you understand why you're using it, you can actually multiply, tenfolds the power of doing a pyramid protection. So now that we understand this, what are we going to do through this pyramid protection meditation is, one is we shield ourselves, because I already said how when it comes, it just removes all the negativity. So it just diffuses, brings in positive energy. And now we are going to use that as a shield. So when we create, imagine all these kings or whoever are inside the pyramid, they're mummified and kept. Would anybody go there? No, they are like so protected, isn't it? So we are going to create a shield using this pyramid around us. Just not, when you want to meditate, you're going to use this as a tool to shield yourself every single day, and for everything that you want to do in your space going forward from here. Okay. And you will just not use it only for that. You will protect your home. You can protect your home. You can protect your family, your children, and you're going for anything. For example, you're going out for a meeting, you can put a protection around you. You can even put the protection around all the people who are there, because the minute you put a protection around the other person, what are you doing? You are diffusing their negativities also. So they also become positive. So what you can do is you can use this as a tool to heal everybody, even just with a single thought. Okay, so I will tell you how you do it at the end of it. So you can use that. Like, for example, my husband is stepping out of the house. So I just tell him, pyramid protection for my husband till he comes back home or through the day. However, I want to, I just, use the words, use the power of words to create it however I want. So you have to wake up with the thought of protecting yourself. You can go through your day, your journey. You're going on a journey. You want to go. See, what I do is when I'm going out in a travel or a car and things like that, I put a protection around my car. And I also put protection around everybody around me. It's not about just me, because I can be careful. I don't want to go and hit anybody, or, I don't want to go late or whatever. But others on the road also needs to be in sync with my energy to make sure, I go safely. So you can always use it to put it on those people, on the traffic lights. I tell you, every time I get out, if there are 10 traffic signals, I get stuck only in 2. The other 8, I always get a green signal, is because I put this on everything possible. You see someone on the road who is not well or something is happening, you can use it for that. So you can protect anything and everything using this with the power of your words and the intention and the fact that you know how to put up protection. So you can do this for everything around you. Anything you want to go for a meeting, you want to go, you know, for a function, you want to go to function, you can put up protection and go. And before itself, you can say whoever is going to be in that function place, I'm putting a protection shield around them. So what happens? You know, you are in the function and people are there who are like, you know, we know whenever we go, there are something or the other that is not pleasant. Someone is there who has loud mouth, who's like, you know, speaking things which are not okay. When you put that protection for yourself and for them, for some reason, you will see that they're not talking about unnecessary things, or they're not saying things which will irritate you. So in the process, we are also doing a service of healing anything and everything around us other than just us. So we should never think like, you know, this is only my protection. I am becoming powerful. Imagine like one of those pharaohs inside the, not the dead one. Imagine a live one. You're sitting inside the pyramid and you've become so powerful that, you know, you can wirelessly communicate to anything and everything around you. And you can use this to, you know, bring in or raise the collective consciousness of just not you and everything else. Okay. And like I said, you know, when you're going for a travel, you can put it for your whole journey so that nothing goes wrong. You want to apply for a loan, you know, you want to go to bank, you want to talk to something. I'm just saying, just simply use it everywhere. And use it multiple times if you feel the need. For example, if put a protection and you're going through the day, something happens, some disturbance happened, or, you know, you're feeling a little restless, immediately put once again. Of course, you will have to do it now that you're doing, some of you are doing Kriya Yoga and all this stuff, but find a little time, you know, just a few minutes before you do your Kriya Yoga or somewhere during the day in the morning, you sit for just that few minutes and do it. I would suggest as soon as you get up and sit in the bed, you just say, you know, I'm evoking a pyramid protection around me. Just say it. Just sit there for a minute or two. Initially, for you to believe this energy is happening around me, you know, all this tingling feeling, that you know, power around you, you might need a few more minutes. So till you get used to it, you can take a few extra minutes, you know, 5 minutes or 7 minutes. But once you get used to it, you really don't need to spend that much of time. You can get into an autopilot mode by just evoking it, and it will happen in less than 1 minute. Okay. Yeah, clear? So till here, if anybody has any question, please ask. Anybody has any question? Is it clear?
Dr. Vijay, I would
Yes.
like to understand, like you mean to say just we have to say a word, or I'm
No,
not
I
sure.
will do. I will take you through the whole pyramid protection process.
Okay.
You will understand how it happens. So you will have to do that, you know, first thing in the morning as soon as you wake up. And after that, during the day, you only need the intention. Everything needs practice. Everything needs that attention. So the first few days or a week or 10 or 20 or 21 days, it doesn't, I mean, you know, it depends on each person's ability to manifest this energy into your space. So after, there will come a day, you know, some people after the 1 week, you say, ha, it's okay. The minute I close my eyes and I just say like this, I can feel the protection. So you will start feeling it. The energy starts interacting with you. Till such time, maybe you will have to sit and, you know, go through the process of doing it. Once you have gone through the process of doing it, you just know, you know, just one intention and it is happening around me, then all that is what is matters.
Yeah. One more question. Like this is along with this Kriya meditation, like water alchemy and protection. The same thing is what you are advising.
Yes,
Right?
yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Rukmini. Anybody else has any questions? Yep. No? Good. Who else has joined? Sri Devi. Navina was here. Who's the Zoom user? Okay. All right. So can we get into the meditation? So all of you, because I'll do the water alchemy after the meditation. because Mani sir and Arun sir, it's already very late for them. So they requested. So I'm doing the pyramid protection first. So if you all can just find your place, lie down, adjust your mobile, and then I will do
Light
the,
should be on.
yeah, I need to see you.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Specs, what about specs?
Please, you can just put it aside, no problem.
Okay.
It'll be a very quick one, so don't worry. It'll take about 10-12 minutes, all of you.
Can you see me? Can you see me, Vijay? I'll switch off mute the mic.
You're on mute.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So thank you. Yes.